San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Machine taking on the All-Stars. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, it might be a launch angle home run heavy sport these days, but we've got one of the very best bat-to-ball contact hitters feature right here today.
Boog, I love the fact that he never gets too big with his swing and flies open, tries to launch the ball. He stays very compact. He's looking at getting the barrel to the baseball, doesn't care which part of the ballpark that he hits it to, and I don't care if it's a lefty or a righty out there on the mound. He looks extremely comfortable from either side.
Coming up on the first pitch, pitching in our game today, Pablo Lopez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
And 1-2.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Swing and a bouncer. On the run, sends it over to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Juan Soto now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Up the middle. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Middle of the first, no score. Back here at Oracle Park, and on the mound in this one, Framber Valdez. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Siggy.
The primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch downstairs. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And that one hammered. That's back. And forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His second homer this series. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Luis Arraez stands in. And a 2-1 on the way. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Jose Altuve.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
One down, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. They get the out on Acuña.
Batting fourth. No left fielder.
Antony Santander at the plate. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Rodriguez grabs it on the run, but they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in San Francisco, and now the first baseman, Vladi Guerrero JR. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Just missed.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they...
Oh, look at this. To his knee, the throw, and he'll be safe at first.
Well, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Right side, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Righty delivers. On the ground right side. 4, 6. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer. 2 on, 1 out. Devers now.
How many times have we seen an early at bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Martes.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's outside. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here at the top of the second. Got him to chase one upstairs there. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Salvador Pérez to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The 1-1. This to third. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6. The third baseman,
Eugenio Suárez up to hit now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Hit in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7. The catcher.
And now it's Wiliam Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually. Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tried.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 3rd inning, and now Yainer Díaz.
The catcher, Yainer Díaz.
Ground ball right side. Altuve throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
1 down, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away.
Well, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it's Juan Soto. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Hard hit right side. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Venezuela out front 1-0. We're back, and here is Ezequiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. Popped up right side. Marte should have it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here's the rookie center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Out to center. Rodriguez drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Two outs. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Yeah, make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do? I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move.
Back here at Oracle Park as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And the right-hander deals. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Vladi Guerrero JR. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
He caught it behind his back. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Manny Machado. One down, base is empty. And misses inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings and misses. couldn't catch up to the heater.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together and finish him off with a fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Next pitch is outside. Two down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Two outs. Down and in, moved his feet. Smoked on the ground a second. To first. And that is the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
What you trying to do? What you got to say? Sugar, what you trying to do?
Bottom four, now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arraez. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Acuña now. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Antony Santander. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Rafael Devers.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Kicks and fires. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Ketel Martes. That's hard hit in the line. Santander pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Díaz. Right side. And Acuña able to make the grab. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here in San Francisco. And now the DH, Salvador Pérez. That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 up, 1 down.
Now the third baseman,
Eugenio Suárez up to the plate now.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So digging in, Wiliam Contreras. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ezequiel Tovar, the next to hit. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. We played 5 full. Tied at 1 aside. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Julio Rodriguez. Kicks and deals. Out towards right center field. Under it is Acuña to make the grab. Rodriguez out of the play. And there's 1 down. Here's Juan Soto.
You know, Boog, as a 20-year-old, this guy hit 2 home runs in the World Series. And the only players younger than Soto to hit World Series home runs are Andruw Jones, Miguel Cabrera, and Mickey Mantle.
The 1-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And another ball. Here's a 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Tatis waits. Got him swinging. Vladi Guerrero JR now.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. And now, Jackson Chourio. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
So the batting order turns over. Jose Altuve now at the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Out to short. Zips it across, and that quickly 2 away.
First baseman, number 4.
So 2 down now, and here is Luis Arraez. All tied up here in the second game of the series. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And now the lefty. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Top of inning number 7, and down to shortstop Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. And the righty deals.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the pitch. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, these pitches come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He was all over that one. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift off.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run, Elly De La Cruz. With the go-ahead run at first, here the top half of inning number 7. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. At the belt and fires. Dives and kicks it on the infield. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Ketel Martes up to the plate. 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And we stay tied as the inning ends.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now into the ball game on defense, Elly De La Cruz. He's the new third baseman. Yohan Duran takes over on the mound. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Here's Ronald Acuña Jr. at the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one, and that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Next one in the dirt. Good eye right there.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Got it by him for the K.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
So now the DH spot, Salvador Pérez. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Carlos Hernandez. Yainer Díaz getting ready to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And it's caught for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. High in the air, out to right. Acuña sizes this one up, drops into the glove, and a couple of quick outs. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Buto getting ready to go. Quijada also throwing. Two outs. That misses. And it's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Camilo Doval. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suárez.
Third baseman.
Pitch. That to right. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. And here's the pinch runner, Andres Jimenez. Now here is Wiliam Contreras. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
The 1-2. And another ball.
In the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one misses. And it's 3-2. Ezequiel Tovar to bat next. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. with the go-ahead run at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, De La Cruz to the plate, and he's out.
Well, it's a big-time play by the defense right there to keep this ball game tied. I also think it's a base-running mistake when you're on third. You got to make sure you can score if it's the go-ahead run. Give the next hitter an opportunity to put you ahead.
So up next, Ezequiel Tovar. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
So digging in, Jackson Chourio. And the count 1-2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. This one in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Righty delivers. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he deals. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Through 8 full, all tied 1-1. Now into the game, Andres Jimenez. He's the new third baseman. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Right-handed reliever. Late with the swing there. Moving in the bullpen, Angel Serpa. The left-hander is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. And a pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. This to center field. Under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the first baseman, Vladi Guerrero JR.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Vladi Guerrero Jr. Bases empty, one away here at the top of the 9th. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
One down, base is empty. Upstairs. Manny Machado waiting for a turn at the plate. And here's a 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. And he grounds one back up the middle. And Guerrero is set down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's Manny Machado now. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Pitching change here, Felix Bautista. Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis tracks it down for the out.
The first baseman, number 4.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arraez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here is Ronald Acuña Jr.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
That one at triple digits. One and two now on Acuña. Swung on, belted, back there. Out of here. Ball game. That should get the dugout going, and they walk it off for the win.